The Kansas City Chiefs are broke. The dynasty has imploded, and the bill has finally come due. $57 million over the cap. Can you hear the sound of desperation coming out of Missouri? Because I can, and it's music to my ears. But the question remains, do the Raiders have the guts to twist the knife and steal their All-Pro away? And hold on, because if you thought the draft was a lock with Mendoza, a proposal just hit the table that could flip this franchise upside down. J.J. McCarthy in Vegas, Keon Coleman as our WR1. Buckle up and smash that like button, because today has been absolute chaos, and I am not sugarcoating anything. Raider Nation, let's get straight to the point. What goes around comes around, and the NFL's Ferris wheel has finally crushed the Kansas City Chiefs. They are staring at a $57 million hole in their 2026 salary cap. You know what that means? Fire sale. And the name at the very top of our wish list is none other than Trent McDuffie. Yeah, you heard me right. Bleacher Report just dropped that the Raiders are the #1 destination for a McDuffie trade. Those guys can't even afford the electric bill at Arrowhead right now, let alone an All-Pro cornerback. The guy is a freak. He plays the slot, he plays outside, he drops into the box, he pressures the QB, he does it all. He had a bit of a down year in 2025 due to injuries, but the talent is undeniable. Now, look at the impact here. Imagine our secondary with McDuffie as the joker in Clint Kubiak's scheme. We would finally have a lockdown corner who commands respect. But obviously, it's going to cost us. It's an in-division trade, and Chiefs GM Brett Veach isn't going to just give in. We're talking about a second-round pick or maybe a package involving Michael Mayer and a third. My honest opinion, I'd make that trade yesterday. Oh, Ryan, but Mayer has potential. Look, Brock Bowers already owns that position. Mayer is a hell of a player, but if he's the trade bait to land an All-Pro from our biggest rival while helping to tank their cap situation even further, I'll drive Mayer to the airport myself. The Raiders have cap space for days. We've got draft assets, and we need elite talent at every position. McDuffie is owed $13.6 million this year, and yeah, we'd need to pay him big eventually. But guess what? It's worth every penny just to see the look on Chiefs fans' faces when they see their best defender wearing silver and black. This is a golden opportunity to shift the power balance in the AFC West. Denver is up, the Chargers are trying, and the Raiders need to make a statement. If Spytech wants to build through the draft, fine, but McDuffie is the exception to the rule. He's a plug-and-play star in his prime who knows this division inside out. It's a no-brainer. If the defense got you hyped, wait until you see what's brewing behind the scenes on offense. Everyone assumed pick 1 is Fernando Mendoza. Case closed, right? Wrong. The chatter gaining serious steam is an insane trade-down scenario. The Minnesota Vikings are desperate to move up and are reportedly offering a Godfather package, a future first-round pick, multiple late-rounders, and J.J. McCarthy. I know. Take a breath. McCarthy was shredded by the critics in 2025. The guy became a meme. He was labeled a bust, and things got ugly for him in Minnesota. But he's only 23 years old, people. He's basically still a rookie. And this is where the Clint Kubiak factor comes in. If there's one guy who can fix a young QB with a cannon arm and mobility, it's Kubiak. The plan, we take McCarthy, rehab the kid without the pressure of winning a Super Bowl tomorrow, and stock up on picks to build the rest of the roster. And it doesn't stop there. For this offense to click, we need a true WR1. And look at the name that just surfaced, Keon Coleman. The Buffalo Bills have given up on him. He was labeled one of the biggest receiver busts in recent memory over there. But in Vegas, he'd have zero competition. He's a red zone monster. 4 touchdowns in each of his seasons, even while playing poorly. This is what I call buying the dip. You get McCarthy and Coleman for pennies on the dollar. Is it risky? Is it crazy? Maybe. But imagine if Kubiak gets these two playing at 80% of their college potential. The Raiders become a young offensive powerhouse overnight, with Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty completing the fearsome four. A lot of people in Raider Nation are going to want to come for me for suggesting we pass on Mendoza. But think strategically. Mendoza is a 100% gamble on one guy. McCarthy and Coleman are 50% gambles, but they come with 2 extra first-round picks in the future. This team's ceiling goes through the roof if we spread the talent instead of putting all our eggs in one rookie QB's basket. It's controversial, I know, but the Raiders of the future need pieces, not just a name. The bottom line is simple. We either go all in on Mendoza at pick 1, or we raid the market, bring in McDuffie to embarrass the Chiefs, and bet on Kubiak reviving McCarthy and Coleman. Now, I want to see the chaos in the comments. If that Vikings package hits the table today, do you take J.J. McCarthy and the extra picks, or do you tell them to kick rocks and draft Fernando Mendoza without looking back? Let me know below, because I'm reading everything. Peace, family.